Okay, when it comes to robot vacuums, flagship features usually cost thousands of dollars. Now the ECOVACS Dbot T80S OMNI does it for a lot less. Now after a year with the original T80, here's why this upgrade actually matters. So here's the thing, we all want the flagship robot vacuum. The one with the hot water washing, the extending arm that gets into corners, serious suction power, but also we really don't want to spend the $1,500 or more on that robot. So the question is, can you get all that premium stuff without paying the premium prices? Now that's what I've been trying to figure out. I've been running the original T80 OMNI in my house for over a year now. I've got 3 kids, mixed flooring, busy household, and in all honesty, the robot has definitely earned its keep. But ECOVACS just released the T80S OMNI, and on paper, it looks like they went through my exact list of complaints and really fixed all of them. So today we're gonna find out if this upgrade is actually worth it, or if the original T80 is still the smarter buy. We're testing suction, mopping, edge cleaning, and everything in between. So let's get into it. All right, so looking at these two side by side, they didn't completely reinvent it. It's the same general form factor, same slim design, but the changes they've made, they're in exactly the right places. First thing I want to call out, suction. The T80 OMNI had 18,000 pascals of suction power, which was generally pretty solid. The T80S bumps that all the way up to 24,800 pascals. That's not just a number on a piece of paper. On carpet, that difference is pretty real. You can actually hear it pulling more out of the fibers. Then there's the new mop roller. They're calling it the OZMO Roller 2.0 now. So it spins at 220 rotations per minute versus the original 200 on the T80. And really it presses down with more constant pressure. And I want to be clear on why this matters, because not all robot mops are the same, right? So some of the ones I've tested in the past have the dual spinning circular mops. Some of them just drag a damp pad around. And that's not really mopping, that's just distributing moisture. The roller system actually scrubs on this one. It's the difference between wiping a counter and like actually cleaning it. The good news though is they did keep the 98mm slim profile. That sounds like a small thing, but if you have low clearance sofas or beds like I do in my home, you know that's a pain because that's where all the dust and debris actually builds up. So if your robot can't get under there, you still have to do it yourself. All right, so real world test time. I'm not just gonna tell you the numbers, let's see what this thing can actually do. First of all, for mopping, I did dried coffee, dried sauce, the stuff that's been sitting there for a long time, at least enough to bond with the floor. And the T80S was able to lift that in one pass. The original T80 or some of my other robot vacs would probably take 2 or 3 passes, and even then, sometimes it just kind of smeared it around. I think the combination of the faster spin speed and the better pressure that's being applied on the ground by the roller is what does the job, right? It's not just wetter, it's doing more work on the surface. But the feature I'm most excited about is probably the edge cleaning. Now they're calling this TruEdge 3.0, and the roller now physically extends 1.5 centimeters out from the body. Now again, that might not sound like a lot, but it means it's getting physically right up against the baseboard, right up into those small nooks and crannies. So navigation-wise, they are running the new AVI 3D 3.0. And really that's just a fancy way to say they've improved the AI-powered kind of vision system. And in a house with 3 kids, obstacle avoidance isn't optional, right? They're throwing around shoes, toys, random stuff on the floor. We've got cables, all types of things my robot vacuum can really suck up, right? It's mapping around all of it without getting confused or stuck. And I haven't had to rescue it once this week, which, trust me, is saying something. Now, transitions are a big one if you've got mixed flooring. On the original T80, when the robot hit a rug, the mop roller would lift to avoid soaking the carpet, which was fine, that worked. The T80S OMNI takes it a step further with what they're calling the triple lift system. When it hits carpet, the roller lifts, the main brush lifts, and the side brushes all lift at the same time. So you're not getting any cross-contamination. The carpet stays dry, the floors stay clean, and that is a great upgrade. Now for pet owners, and honestly, even if you don't have pets, hair wrap is one of the most annoying things about robot vacuums. I happen to have a pet and 2 daughters and a wife. So you end up with a brush roll that's completely tangled up and you have to spend 10 minutes cutting it out. Now the T80S uses their new Zero Tangle 3.0. It's a V-shaped brush with bristles that are kind of set to 45-degree angles, and it actively redirects hair away from the roller instead of winding around it, right? So combined with the increased suction power of 24,800 pascals, it's pulling hair and allergens out of the carpet that the original T80 might have struggled with. And then let's get to the station. So this is where the T80S really separates itself from some of the mid-ranged robots. Now, the OMNI station includes hot water washing. That's what we want from a flagship device. The station now washes the mop pad with water between 40 to 75 degrees Celsius. The original T80 used kind of standard temperature water. So think about it this way: if you tried to wash a greasy dish in cold water, you know what happens. Hot water actually breaks down the grease and the grime and all the stuff it's sucking up off my floor much, much better, and then it rinses it away. And then once it's done, it dries the pad with hot air. So again, improving the overall washing and drying process. And that matters because a damp pad sitting in the station is how you get gross, weird, musty smells coming from your robot vacuum. You don't want that at all. The hot air drying kills that basically before it starts. And ECOVACS is claiming a 150-day maintenance-free mop tray. Now, from my year with the T80, I can tell you the less I have to interact with a dirty plastic tray, the better. I've had no problems with my T80 so far, and I can imagine the T80S is going to be even more robust and last even longer. And also probably goes without saying that, of course, the T80S OMNI station will self-empty the vacuuming portion of it right into a dust bag that's nestled beautifully in the station itself. So not only are you getting intelligent self-emptying, but also the mop cleaning, the mop drying as well. So the question is the T80S OMNI worth the upgrade? Say if you've got a T80 or if you're looking for flagship features, but you don't want to pay those flagship prices. I mean, here's where I landed. The T80 was genuinely a good robot, but it's a year later, lots of innovation. Robots are getting better and smarter and cheaper. Now I've used that for a year, it held up, it did a good job. But the T80S isn't just a minor update at this point, right? It's actually fixed a lot of the things that bothered me day to day. The edge cleaning gap is gone, the carpet protection is significantly better, the mopping is more thorough, right? Like the kitchen, man. 3 kids, cooking, junk, spills, that is the bane of my existence. And the thing is, you're getting these features here that usually sit in the $1,200 to $1,500 range, like the hot water washing, advanced obstacle avoidance, the auto lifting brush system. That's not entirely entry-level tech, and you're getting it for a pretty budget entry-level price. So this robot is priced in the mid-tier when you're getting high-end flagship features. So if you want a robot that actually scrubs your floor instead of just pretending to, link is in the description below. And I'm genuinely curious, what's the one feature you're still waiting for in a robot vacuum? I've definitely seen some really cool stuff at CES. There's always something. Drop it in the comments below. I read them all. I'll respond to everything. But if you guys like this video, my name is Desmond. Hit that like button, subscribe for more videos just like this. I will catch y'all in the next one.